guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is 10 weird ways to spot American tourists in Europe.
In Europe, yep. This is Diane,
I think?
Diane. I can't believe I just said Diane. Diane.
I think it's Daya.
Diane, her link's in the description. We've done a few of her videos before. Archie is here, if you can see his head popping up. And it just made me laughing, so when you started doing my intro, he just went...
Yeah, he's just like...
just staring like, what are you doing? So he is here. There maybe a few cuts, there may not be. You may hear him saying the odd word as well. 10 weird ways to spot American tourists in... This video is Ireland specific, but we're going Europe because we're giving our opinion. And it'll be interesting to see whether we agree that we'd be able to spot them off this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if it's the same.
Definitely.
He's got big eyes.
Smash the like button, guys. He's ready. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
10 weird ways to spot American tourists. What we got?
So this is a list I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and this week one of my friends from America came over to visit and it reignited my desire to do this list. Now, a lot of the things you could argue aren't necessarily that weird. There's a spectrum of weird. You can find your own level of weird on the list. I just happen to like things that are weird. Some of the things on the list are actually things Irish people do on their own vacation, and if you saw my list 10 weird things Irish people do on vacation, you'll get where I'm coming from. These are just some observations I made, and actually that my friend made about other people on her tour as well. Also, do you like my t-shirt? It came in from Jeffrey George Smith in Orange City, Florida.
Shout out to him.
I totally know where that is. He sent a really cool care package along with some stickers and some snacks. We had a really great s'more thing going on at a real fire. And thank you so much for sending it along. I really appreciated it. Also, the only thing I know about this team is that they play football. So, I guess go Dolphins. Coming in at number 10, there's a couple of things you can wear as an American in Ireland that will let us know right away you're definitely not Irish. I should probably mention some of these things aren't exclusive to Americans, other people do them too. One of the things that we see is Americans wear baseball caps. Now, Irish people wear baseball caps too, but it's a certain way the American wears a baseball cap. I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe it's to do with the peak, or the lack of cynicism in which you wear it. I don't know, it just stands out to me when it's an American wearing a baseball cap. If any Irish people in the comments can put their finger on what makes it distinctive when an American wears a baseball cap, let me know below in the comments. Another thing you'll see an American wearing...
I mean, it is very American to wear a baseball cap.
Yeah, I feel like it's not uncommon to see Europeans wearing a baseball cap. But,
yeah, definitely.
But I feel like, yeah, it's very American.
It's one of the things.
But I wouldn't know if they're American.
I wouldn't.
Because I feel like it is
a thing.
In Europe, it is a thing to wear.
Come to think of it, you don't see it that often, but it is a thing.
It definitely is a thing.
Especially in the summer, obviously. I feel like maybe it's not a thing as much as because obviously the winter, and then you think of like California stuff that probably has baseball caps all the time. But I wouldn't be able to spot an American off a baseball cap. At least I don't think.
No, I don't think I could.
That you will not see an Irish person wearing is a poncho or a raincoat. They're usually the ones that come in packets, and you can see like people walking around in big groups wearing matching ones. An Irish person will never be this forward thinking. We will not think to wear a raincoat or put a raincoat on. I mean, sure, sometimes we do plan ahead, but then what would we have to complain about if all our clothes were dry all the time? So yeah, I definitely see
Europeans
mom,
like to complain.
and their kids wearing matching ponchos, and that says to me, you're American. Then there's the bum bag. My friend's mom this week actually had one this week, and I believe you guys call them.
I would have said this to an old person, a bum bag. Even though they're getting more popular.
They are, but I feel like they are American.
Yeah, I would. Oh, really?
I feel like, yeah. But I feel like it depends where I'd see people. So if I saw people wearing them at a festival, I would have no clue what nationality they are.
True, because a lot of people
I feel like that's very common. I feel like on holiday, if we went to Spain, I feel like you see all the young... I think with them on,
kind of like when you go into parties and stuff like that.
But then I guess they wear them here. But I think people start to wear them over their shoulder now, don't they?
Yeah, I in my mind, growing up, it would always been an old person thing to me. I don't know why, but I guess what you mean. I get what you mean about the American thing,
A fanny pack.
Wait,
this week, and I believe you guys call them a fanny pack.
Yeah, which is mad to us, isn't it?
There's nothing funny about that word. Seriously. Yeah, we call them bum bags. And when I'm on holiday, I totally see the practicality of wearing a bum bag. But when you're in Ireland and you've got the bum bag and the camera and the baseball cap and the poncho. It's just one of those things that adds up to let us know that you are an American tourist.
I suppose maybe with everything,
coming in at number
it might add
one,
up.
the thing that lets us know you're an American tourist is telling us that everything is more extreme in America. America is a lot bigger than Ireland, and that is the biggest understatement ever. America could have Ireland as an hors d'oeuvre. There's a lot more people, there's a lot more land, there's a lot more climate, there's a lot more food, there's a lot more weirdness. America is bigger. Everything is bigger. Well, don't. I can only speak for myself, but when I say something like, "It's so hot right now," and an American goes, "Nah, you don't know hot until you've been to," that's so annoying. It's hot.
I mean, they are technically right, though.
They are. So like this, it doesn't annoy me.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't annoy me.
Okay.
But I do get why it annoys her.
Okay.
Because here's my logic.
Okay, go for your logic.
Everyone's climatized to their own climate.
Yep.
It might be temperature-wise a hell of a lot hotter in Texas than it is in England, but we're not used to that heat.
Yeah.
So when we get 10 degrees hotter than what we're used to, it is hot.
It feels ridiculously
summer,
hot.
I don't even care what the temperature was in Texas.
But
I was dying here.
The argument still stands. Yeah, you think this is hot. You should imagine if you were in Texas.
But
so it still stands.
It does stand. But it's all about climatization. They don't find that as hot as what we would if we went there. When we go to Texas, we'll find it a hell of a lot hotter than what Texas.
If you go off fact, it is a lot hot.
Well, I'm not denying that. But what I'm saying is, I understand why that annoys her.
I know you mean.
Hot compared to what I'm used to. The same goes for cold. We get it. You guys have more extremes. Or if an Irish person says, "The best burgers ever come from this place," and an American goes, "Nah, the best burgers ever come from bleh," I can't argue with you. They probably are better. It's a bigger place, you know? Number 8, and I find this one fascinating. A lot of Americans vacation around different parts of America. I mean, it makes sense. You guys have hot places, you guys have cold places, you guys have country places, you guys have city places, you guys have all kinds of places. So you don't really need to leave your own country. So I do understand why they might think this to be the case. A thing that makes you stand out as an American tourist in Ireland is asking if you can pay in dollars. It would never occur to me when I go to another country to ask if I could pay in my own currency. Different countries have different currencies, so...
Yeah, let's know if you've ever done that.
I'm shocked at that one.
Yeah, people are...
I feel like Americans know...
I feel like there will be some people in all countries who are potentially arrogant, like, "Oh, my country's better, can I just pay my country?"
But, you can't even pay in Jersey notes in the UK. And it's
you can't use Jersey
notes
in the
British
UK.
pounds.
Still British pound.
It's the same currency.
Yeah, definitely. I guess some people will be arrogant, but I can't be everyone.
Surely.
Because surely
you can use American dollars.
And also, surely you've just converted yourself. You like that? It's like, silly people. Silly people. It's
like, I know we can't do that.
Yeah, it's not, even I know that.
We don't accept dollars. That's just not a thing that we do here. Your dollars are great. Love your dollars. But you need to...
Yeah, we don't have a conversion either.
That's what we use in Ireland. We used to have the pound or the punt, but we don't anymore. Now we have the euro.
We've still got the pound.
Number 7. And this is just a thing people do in different countries. Oh, Chewie just put his head on my knee. Oh, he took it away. I do it when I'm holidaying in other countries. It's totally natural, but it does make you stand out as a tourist. That's wearing a t-shirt that declares the country that you're in.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I love Ireland. Novelty
Yeah,
tees.
definitely. I mean, that's not an American thing. That is, when we went to New York, you get the I love New York stuff and all that.
London, same everywhere.
Yeah, that's just people being tourists. We'll see in a second.
Novelty tees. Who does that? It does let us know that it's a novelty to you that you're in another country. Actually, to be honest, a part of me is probably a little jealous I can't wear them because it would just look a bit odd. Or would it?
Why not? If you love your country.
We wear Ireland jerseys, so why can't I wear a t-shirt that's like a novelty Ireland t-shirt? You know
why
what?
Not?
I'm gonna. I'm totally not gonna. But yeah, I've seen some really cool novelty Irish t-shirts out there, and when I see somebody walking around in one, I know immediately they're not Irish, because that's just not something an Irish person would do. So, not a bad thing, just a thing that you do. The next one, if somebody gives you a compliment in Ireland and you want to fit in like an Irish person, you need to take that compliment badly. Now, what do I mean by badly? Well, if somebody tells me, "Hey Diane, I really like your dress." If I was an American, I'd say, "Thank you." But as an Irish person, I say, "This state of it, it's like €5 I got in pennies. I've had it for years. Or if somebody said...
I feel like that's definitely subject to person.
I think that's personal.
Yeah, again, we're not from Ireland, so we don't know every Irish person. But in the UK, I feel like some people would respond both.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on the person.
Yeah.
If you're outgoing and confident, I think you'd just be like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's just a majority. Maybe the stereotype is Americans have more people like that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely people in America that just go, oh, nice.
Yeah, some will definitely do that.
Says,
Hey man, I like your hair.
I say this. State of it. I've had it for years. Pennies, €5. Do you see where I'm going with this? We don't take compliments well. So when I tell an American,
I like your shoes.
and they say thank you, it makes me go,
What?
it's a good story. Oh,
Say what?
good one. Number 5, talking loudly. I've noticed this a lot. Americans, you sure know how
I
to
think
make
that's
a voice.
quite interesting coming from an Irish person, because I feel like that's.
I think the Irish are quite loud,
I
aren't
think that's a stereotype of Ireland as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is a massive stereotype of the US. We're going to debunk it when we go to the US. We're going to see, because I speak quite loudly.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he, Archie?
Yeah, you don't speak very loudly.
No.
But I do. So again, it is person to person.
But I think it's funny, because I thought Ireland...
Yeah, I think Irish, but the thing is...
loud, and I think because the whole alcohol...
Yeah, they normally get drunk and loud, that's the thing, I guess. So
That's the stereotype.
maybe until they're drunk, maybe they don't get loud.
Is travel, especially on public transport. When I'm on the bus and I hear an American, before I even hear their accent, I can hear them as a person, human. Americans project very loudly and don't seem to be conscious of the fact that they're doing so. Now, there's nothing wrong with talking loudly per se. It's just, I've noticed Irish people kind of tend to talk a little bit quieter. Not every Irish person.
okay.
Some people are excessively loud and some people are very quiet. People are different. This is a broad
Probably same in the UK.
generalization, and that's what makes it a list. Why do I have to explain that in every list? Not every person, not everything. It's just a list. But yeah, I've noticed Americans as a whole, as a collective thing, tend to talk very loudly, and that makes them stand out, obviously, because you can hear them down the other end of the bus. So I met my friend Nadia the other day and picked her up from the airport
What's in
with
there?
her mom,
Hottie, man.
and not 10 minutes in, I realised I cursed and perhaps was making her mom a bit surprised.
Yeah, I think this... I mean, especially the Irish. I think the Irish do swear a lot. I think a lot of UK swear a lot as well. I feel like Americans definitely probably don't swear as much.
No,
I feel like they'll use substitute words for it.
I think like, oh gosh darn.
Yeah,
Oh darn it.
Oh, yeah. I can't think... Yeah, literally, they're perfect examples. Literally, they'll just go with other words which aren't, like, say, swearing and stuff like that. Which, to be fair, is different, because I don't really swear that much in public.
No,
I try and avoid it. It doesn't bother me, but I just don't do it that much.
No.
But I feel like that is definitely a different stereotype.
Yeah, I feel like Irish people, I feel like it's quite a big...
Especially Irish, definitely a lot of swearing. I think in UK as well, but I think Americans definitely a lot less.
Yeah.
Again, let us know what you guys think in the comments below.
In Ireland, we curse a lot as a form of expression. I wouldn't say I actually am on the high end of the spectrum of cursing. And we use it to emphasise a point. We use it as colourful language. It's not we don't know other words, it's just a casual means of expression here.
Okay.
And later in the day, I acknowledged it and apologised to her mum, and her mum was totally cool with it. But yeah, don't be surprised. Irish people curse a lot. So
Definitely.
if you want to fit in, I don't know. Number 3, and this one is almost a warning to tourists as much as it is an acknowledgement of a thing that they do. Don't drink in Temple Bar. As a
Temple
tourist,
Bar?
if you're in Dublin, you're going to come
I'm
through...
pretty sure Temple
Is
Bar
that
is
famous
like...
bar?
Yeah, a really famous bar for Guinness, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
So, and I think it's really expensive, but why not drinking it? It's one of them, if you want to go and experience it, I may be wrong on this, but I think it is a really famous Guinness bar. If you want to experience drinking it, why not? She's going to tell us why not, but we'll see why not.
Don't drink in Temple Bar. As a tourist, if you're in Dublin, you're going to come through Temple Bar. Temple Bar is like the hub of tourists in Dublin city centre. But if you want to drink there, it's going to cost you the best part of a tenner to get a drink.
Yeah, it's expensive.
I had a drink there recently and I nearly died when they asked for my money because it was a whole bunch of money and I was like, what? Because it's a tourist area, they can charge more, so they do. And apparently there's a picture or a statue of some guy called William Temple who kind of means nothing to the Irish people, so getting your picture beside it is kind of redundant. Yeah, just don't
Wow,
drink in
literally
Temple
means
Bar.
nothing.
Go a little further in or out if you want to go drinking and not have your wallet essentially.
Oh, it's just a kind one, just if you don't want to spend
Number
40.
two. And
Yeah.
this is not a thing you can help, or maybe you can. It's just a thing that you do. Pretty much everybody who's not from Ireland says Ireland. Even the Spanish say it, Ireland. Even the French say it. Yep.
Ireland. Have we said it one syllable, or do we say it two?
Ireland.
Ireland? I don't think we're saying Ireland. We're saying Ireland.
Ireland.
I think we might.
Don't know, maybe I mix. I think I might do it.
Yeah, I don't know. We apologise if we do that.
Land. Oh no, wait, they don't. If you want to sound like not a tourist, it's Ireland or Ireland. Two.
They both sound the exact same.
Syllables.
Yeah, they
Two
did.
syllables. Charades. It's a book. No, it's not a book. Just don't say Ireland. It's not Ireland.
I think we say it right.
Ireland.
Yeah, I think we say it right.
Just say it that way. Although, honestly, it's kind of cute how tourists say it. It's like this, ooh, I don't know. I just find it kind of cool in a weird way. And the number one weird thing that tourists do when they come into Ireland is go to attractions and museums. Yep.
Well,
they
obviously.
go to places.
No, the thing is, I feel like in my head when she said the temple thing, I was thinking like, oh, why you say not to go to it? This is just how to spot them, isn't it? So yeah. Around attractions are obviously going to be Americans and tourists.
Definitely.
It makes sense. When we come to America, we're going to be around attractions and tourists, like museums.
Never even been. And honestly, I think maybe I could take a leaf out of their book. Now, maybe other Irish people go to museums and attractions a lot. I don't. A place I've never seen is the Guinness Storehouse. I've never been there. It's literally not maybe a 15-20 minute walk from where I live. And I've never been there. And it's famous. It's world famous. And I've never been.
It's Guinness Irish.
I used to go to museums a lot.
Yeah, Guinness is Irish, yeah. Yeah.
So
when I was a kid, because my dad would be into the culture and stuff, and he'd be like, education. But I haven't gone since, and I don't really remember. Sorry, Dad. But yeah, Ireland is obviously a place of huge culture and attractions and stuff like that. And actually, I did go along to one cool thing before, which was Dublinia, and it was super cool. And I was like, I should do more stuff like this.
What's that?
Do I? No. I'd love
that sounds like a festival, doesn't it?
It's like a place in Dublin.
No, it might be. It sounds like a festival to me.
See my own city as a tourist, but you just don't when you live somewhere, do you? So maybe that's something I should do. But yes, if you are going to museums and attractions, it's easy for us to tell you're probably not Irish. There are people outside my house. Go away, people. I am doing a video. Go away, stranger.
Wait, what?
Hey, I'm editor Diane. We haven't actually met before. I'm the person who gets rid of all the awkward m's and m's. I also try and take the focus off the fact that Diane, after 69 videos, still hasn't learned how to focus, but for every second video. That's annoying. It seems she got pretty distracted by the people outside the window and forgot to sign off, so I guess I'll do that for her.
That's the end of the video. That's how good we get distracted by anything. Yeah. Smash out a picture, but it was good.
Yeah, it was interesting. Nuance as well. Things we haven't really.
New ones, something different. Again, let us know you agree in the comments below, because I think a few of them were stretches a little bit, but everyone's different. So again, let us know what you think of them in the comments below. Smash that button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. Archie, are you signing off?
Say have a fantastic day. Peace.
Peace.